Hello, this is Angel Reaper. I'm gonna do a video on how to set your voice activation detection in Teamspeak. Some of my DoD friends are having a little bit of trouble setting it, so I wanted to help out by putting this video together. Okay, so first thing to do when setting it, you want to go up to your settings, options. Okay, now you're gonna choose capture. Okay, this window will appear. Okay. You got three main settings: push to talk, continuous transmission, voice activation detection. Push to talk pretty much means you push a button, you talk into the mic, you release it, it no longer takes input from your mic. Uh, some guilds or clans actually require you to use this. Some TeamSpeaks won't even allow you to set the other two. You have to be on push to talk to even be allowed to do anything in their TeamSpeak. I don't recommend continuous transmission for any talk purposes for talking. If you put together what's called a radio, sometimes you might want to use continuous transmission for that. As you can see, my other profiles are radios. Voice activation detection. That's the one I use, and a lot of people like it. But you have to set it correctly. If you set it incorrectly, you're going to annoy everybody in the channel. What's going to happen is when somebody talks into their mic, it's going to go through your speakers, go back into your mic, and go back to them. It's just going to feed right back to them. They won't be able to get what they need to say out. So, out of common courtesy, you want to learn how to set this appropriately. So, first things on setting it, you want to hit begin test. So, first thing that you need to look at on the slide bar. Okay, this is your actual setting. This is the volume, or this is basically the noises that your mic is picking up. Whether it be background noises, or in this case, my voice right now. Basically, everything your mic's picking up is going to show right on the slide bar. This little arrow is going to be the first thing you're going to have to pay attention to. However loud your voice is, this is going to show up here, and you want to pay attention to it for a little bit and then figure out where the lowest point of the actual when you talk normally, what's the lowest point that this actually bounces to, and it looks to be about right here for me. Now, I don't set it there, because if you do, chances are if you have, like just earlier, the arrow got to here, it wouldn't have picked up my voice. So basically, to somebody else, you'd hear a skip between those two, between a couple words. So I set it for about 5 tick marks below that. So about right here is where you want your setting to be. And that will ensure that my mic picks up my voice, but doesn't pick up anything else. Now, at this point, you're basically set, but you want to test it out. Basically, turn on your TV in the background, put it up to your usual volume, make sure it doesn't bleed through into your mic. If you have a corded mic, grab your cord, shake it a little bit. Make sure it doesn't pick up. Also, maybe play with your mic a little bit, just to see at what threshold you'd actually pick up. But other than that, you're set. Just hit stop test, hit apply, and you're good to go. A couple other settings you want to be aware of: echo reduction, echo cancellation, and remove background noise. Basically, when it is queued up from your voice, you'll be able to hear anything going on in the background. So if you have these 3 things checked, it will kind of dissipate that a little bit. Now, there's a few things you want to pay attention to with this. Common courtesy in TeamSpeak goes a long way. When you have it on voice activation detection, if you're taking it off your headset, you'll most likely activate your mic. There's a mute button right here. Use it, okay? click it, mute yourself, take your mic off, go do your thing, get back, put it on, then unmute yourself. Okay? Or you can hit the AFK button too, right here, if you're AFK. If somebody starts up a conversation with you and you're at your computer, hit the mute button. This is common sense and common courtesy to the other guys in your channel. They don't need to know what's going on. They don't need to hear half your conversation with somebody else. And all it really does is serve to annoy the people in your channel. So just keep that in mind. Okay, well, other than that, that's about it. If you want me to do other tutorials on other TeamSpeak related stuff, World of Tanks forums, World of Tanks in particular, let me know. You can get a hold of me on the World of Tanks forums, on the DoD forums, the Forge forums, or you can also get a hold of me on the YouTube forums. However, I don't check my YouTube account often, so it might be a month before I get to you. Just to let you know. Other than that, that's about it.